The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Japanese proverb. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Joseph Kennedy. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Thomas Edison. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. Robert Jordan. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. C.S. Lewis. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. Ricky Rogers. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Helen Keller. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Chinese proverb. Sometimes things have to go very wrong before they can be right. Sheryl Crow. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Unknown. Every strike brings me closer to the next home run. Babe Ruth. Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Joshua Marine. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Albert Einstein. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Norman Vincent Peale. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Albert Einstein. Learning never exhausts the mind. Leonardo da Vinci. The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you. B.B. King. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Winston Churchill. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Dalai Lama. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. John D. Rockefeller. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Mother Teresa. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Confucius. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Happiness is not by chance, but by choice. Jim Rohn. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Walt Whitman. The sun always shines after the storm. Proverb. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Buddha. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Unknown. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Winston Churchill. The best is yet to come. Frank Sinatra. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Charles R. Swindoll. Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. Alice Morse Earle. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. If you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams, and you will always look lovely. Roald Dahl. Start each day with a grateful heart. Unknown. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. You must find a place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. Deepak Chopra. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. Ambrose Red Moon. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. Christian D. Larson. Self-belief and hard work will always earn you success. Virat Kohli. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the thing which you think you cannot do. Eleanor Roosevelt. Do one thing every day that scares you. Eleanor Roosevelt. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. Robert Kiyosaki. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Joseph Campbell. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Susie Kassem. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the do of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena. Theodore Roosevelt. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Jennifer Lee. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Maya Angelou. If you hear a voice within you say you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. Vincent van Gogh. Always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Christopher Robin, Winnie the Pooh. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Stephen Covey. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to do it. Unknown. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Concentrate all your thoughts upon the work at hand. The sun's rays do not burn until brought to a focus. Alexander Graham Bell. The mind is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets and the more it can expand. Ido Koeniken. Small daily improvements are the key to staggering long-term results. Robin Sharma. Action is the foundational key to all success. Pablo Picasso. Don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Unknown. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier. The only way to do anything is to believe that you can. Unknown. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. Earl Nightingale. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. John Maxwell. It is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. J.K. Rowling. Know thyself. Ancient Greek proverb. The greatest battle is the battle within yourself. Unknown. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Buddha. Owning our story and loving ourselves through that process is the bravest thing that we'll ever do. Brené Brown. Self-care is not selfish, it's essential. Unknown. The only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. Steve Jobs. Comparison is the thief of joy. Theodore Roosevelt. You are enough just as you are. Meghan Markle. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start being excited about what could go right. Unknown. It's okay not to be okay, as long as you don't stay that way. Unknown. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Oscar Wilde. Your worth isn't defined by what others think of you. Unknown. Embrace the glorious mess that you are. Elizabeth Gilbert. Become so secure in yourself that the opinions of others don't matter. Unknown. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Jim Rohn. Your focus determines your reality. Keegan Jin. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Albert Einstein. The obstacle is the way. Ryan Holiday. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. The secret to happiness is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Socrates. Be present in all things and thankful for all things. Maya Angelou. You don't have to control your thoughts. You just have to stop letting them control you. Dan Millman. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi.